back to my channel. I'm Zoshida Dal, if you didn't fucking know. So today, you guys, we're gonna be testing out some of the products that we got in the haul yesterday. So if you guys haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch the haul that we did, and also the shopping vlog where we picked up all that stuff. But today I'm gonna be testing out some of the products that we just got and doing my makeup and my hair with you guys. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep watching. Today we're going to be doing a makeup video, which I haven't done a makeup video for a while for you guys, but I wanted to start to get back into it. I did my hair last night. I flat ironed it, so I'm just gonna like pass it again. I already turned the flat iron on, and you guys are gonna go ahead and do my makeup with me. I'm gonna be using some of the new products that we got in the shopping vlog and the haul. If you guys have not watched those two videos, I'm trying to do vlogmas, so wish me luck. But yeah, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you know the first thing that I love to do is my brows, you guys. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to be using this product. This is the eyebrow pencil from Nabi. It is a retractable pencil like that, and it actually comes with a spoolie on the other end. We got this the other day in the house. I already cleansed my face and everything. So right now, the perk about this product is that it gives a microbladed effect, and it just gives you extremely tiny hair-like strokes, which, not gonna lie to you guys, I normally use a regular you know, brow pencil, but this right now is giving the fucking bomb. It's giving me natural. It's giving me, you can fill it in as much as you want to without it looking too thick. It's giving me like uber natural, you guys, and I'm here for it, because sometimes I get a little overwhelmed with, you know, my brows, and if I happen to touch them while I'm out, they always get smudged. So with this one, I just feel like the product is not as slippery as some of the creamier pencils. And you guys know, if the pencil is not creamy, like, it won't go on, it'll scratch your skin and everything. So right now, this is really, like, I have to go back and get another one. It's so giving right now. Like, even if I wanted to do, like, you know, some way out hair strokes that looked really like, you know, fluffy brows, is really giving me, you can do whatever style of brow you like, and I am so here for it. This is my first time using it, so you know, this is a product review as well, you guys. But if you guys like this also, you can zoom in the screen a little bit just so you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. But it is definitely giving hair-like strokes, and I fucking love it. What I should have done, actually I meant to do, but I low-key forgot. We'll do it tomorrow when we do our makeup. I will be doing a makeup video every day, okay? I'm gonna try. But tomorrow, before we start the makeup, we're going to go ahead and shape my brows so I don't have, you know, that much extra hair like right underneath. Not that I have that many hairs anyways, but yeah, you guys, I am in love with this brow pencil right now. Like, wow, so wow. I mean, me encanta, wow. It's perfect, you guys, and it fills it in just as much as you want it, like no more than that. With the other, you know, regular brow pencils, excuse me, it is a little bit heavy. But with this, you guys, and I am gonna brush out just a little bit, but at the very front, I'm gonna leave those very natural, like, hair-like strokes. So mainly we're brushing, like, you know, middle to end of the brow, okay? I fucking love this pencil right now. This is gonna be my new go-to. I hope that you know what, next time we go back to Rainbow, I'm gonna take you guys with me, but next time we go back, I'm actually gonna get like fucking 3-4 of them. They're only like a few bucks. I think it was no more than $5, maybe $3.99. But yeah, you guys, definitely if you can go to Rainbow or your beauty supply store sells Nabi products, I would definitely try this one. So the next thing we're gonna do, you guys, is moving on to just conceal the brows. So right now I have this concealer, which we bought the other day, which is from Black Radiance, okay? I love this concealer. It's one of my favorites. Not gonna lie to you guys, this really feels like a higher end product. I do mix and match my products a lot, so I can, you know, definitely compare this. Not gonna lie you guys, to maybe MAC. The thing that I love about this concealer is that the wand is really big, so it gets, you know, on the face really well. And I'm always low-key in a rush, like I was telling you guys the other day, but I love the size of the wand on the Black Radiance concealer. You know, it's meant for the face. But the only thing is, if you want to use it, yeah girl, if you do want to use it for your brows, I do suggest using a brush. I have a angled brush right here, which I'm going to be using. You can get you a flat brush as well. I'm soon going to be ordering some makeup brushes, a makeup brush set, but for right now I only have actually a few brushes. So if you guys see me using them over again, that's why. So you want to be really careful with your strokes here and create a line right underneath where you have your brow product, okay? And for me, I am going to do one at a time. Well, not the whole brow, but you know, I like to do bottom, and then top of my brows, just to make sure everything looks nice and symmetrical and even. Depending on the way that, you know, you guys are set up, you might finish your whole entire brow and then move on to the next one. But for me, I like to do them both at a time. So now I'm just gonna kind of get in the middle right here. And this is a really great color too, because it is like maybe one shade lighter than my skin. So it's nothing too crazy. It'll still give me like an uber natural look, especially on the brows, okay? Because, you know, the highlighted brows are nice and everything, but you guys, for every day, you don't want to be looking like you have too much makeup on. That's a pro tip as well. You want to look, you know, polished and everything like that, but you don't want to look like too chalky and too highlighted for every day. That's kind of why you will hear, you know, a lot of like men, they'll say, oh, I don't. Yeah, a lot of guys, they will say they don't like a girl that wears too much makeup. I don't think it's that they mind that you wear the makeup. Not that we value their opinion, okay? Let's just put that out there. You know, but sometimes you do, because if it's like your husband and stuff, you don't want to be looking too caked up if he doesn't really like that. And but you want to choose shades that are appropriate for, you know, whatever time of day, whatever occasion. So like for me, if I were going out at night, I would prefer like two shades lighter, especially for my brows. But for every day, I want it to look as if I'm wearing nothing. So that's what this color is giving, and I'm really loving it. I really love the way that the brow product has me looking. Like, it looks so fucking natural. I feel like a new bitch, you guys. Like, it literally says on the package that it gives a microbladed look, and it definitely is giving. Like, I don't want to go back to using such a heavy pencil anymore. This is giving either microbladed or just I have a natural fluffy brow. And when you are doing your brows, you want to make sure that you take your time, because the brows is something that has to be really, really neat, okay? Alright guys, so I'm gonna move on to foundation. So yeah, you guys, for foundation, I didn't get a new one the other day just because I didn't need to. And if I were going to get a new one, I would actually buy this one over again. This is actually my favorite. It's in color 11A, called Nutmeg, from Milani. This is Conceal and Perfect. Okay, so I guess it's like a 2-in-1, because sometimes I always take 2 pumps, you guys, just to let you know. That's why I love the bottles with the pump, because they do give you somewhat of a measurement, as opposed to some of the, not gonna lie, some of the higher end bottles that they don't have a pump and you have to pour. you kind of have to like gauge what, you know, how much you want to pour onto your hand. But for me, I like the ones with the pump so that I know what measurement I want to use. For the foundation, I always like to start like from inward of my face, maybe like right under my eye, and then work my way out using a patting motion. Okay, guys? And just to let you guys know, for an everyday look, I don't use primer and all that stuff. If I were going out and I wanted my makeup to, you know, last me and look flawless for like, you know, the whole night and 16 hours and stuff like that, I would use a primer. But for every day, I really don't use a primer. Just get on top of your eyes and make sure that you blend now with the concealer that you have under your brow. You want to kind of touch a little bit. Make sure you get over the lips and everything. Whatever's left on my hand is really for the other side of my face. So you can say 1 pump per side, right? Make sure you get your chin, your jaw, your neck a little bit. But you don't want to put the brunt of the product there. You want to start with the inner of your face and then work your way out. That way it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask, okay? And the patting motion that I'm actually using will help to pat the product into the skin and not make it just be standing there and look as if you're wearing too much makeup. So it's all about the colors and also the technique that you use. So yeah, you guys, the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and apply our concealer. Again, like I said, this from Black Radiance. This is in color light. So a lot of people shy away from wearing a lot of concealer nowadays, but I still go pretty heavy with my concealer. For me, I think it just depends on the shape of your face and, you know, the look that you're going for. So for the concealer, a smaller flat brush. And then I'm gonna go back in with my makeup flat brush and just get like my cheeks and my forehead just a little bit, just to keep that nice contrast between the concealer and the foundation, okay? Next, you guys, we're going to be using our beautiful little velour puffs to apply our loose powder. These puffs, we got them the other day at Walgreens. This is the package that they came in. I love these puffs. I have ordered some puffs before from, you know, different websites, and, you know, they're great and everything. But when I use these, they just have so much more of a cushion, and I think they feel actually a little bit more velour, like the package says. So I really enjoy using these. They have a nice padded feeling to them, and I think you'll get more use out of them just because they are a little bit thicker. Okay, guys? Now for loose powder, this is the color that I'm using. This is from Wet n Wild, and it is their banana powder, and it is in color banana, okay? So just make sure that you get it and you sift it through a little bit. Be careful with this, because if you guys, and you want to blow the excess off. If you guys are not used to using loose powder, it can be very messy, and it can also, you know, kind of fly all over the place. So be careful with your eyes as well, okay? So you want to make sure when you get some on the puff, you just give it a nice little blow. and then you apply. Now you guys can see I'm using like a patting motion, and also you can see where I'm getting the powder. Okay, that's why I love the puff as well. You see how I'm holding it? It's a very handy tool. So it just gets right, you know, in these creases here that maybe you wouldn't get with like a beauty sponge or a brush. And it gives the makeup a nice finished look as well, because you can really, you know, pat it on there without it getting on the tool so much, because that's what the puff is meant for, okay? As opposed to like a sponge or a brush. You guys, I have a really oily like T-zone area, like my nose shines so much. So a lot of times if you do see me doing makeup, I will apply a lot of powder right along my nose. Just to make sure that it lasts me all day long. Another trick that I've learned is putting powder right around the rim of your lips where you're going to apply the liner. That also helps it to stay all day. Yeah, you guys, and then I just like to go in between my brows just to give it that matte look. I'm really loving the way that the powder came out, because if you use a sponge for your loose powder, the powder goes so much on the tool that you don't get the same payoff. So right now I've been kind of missing, you know, the way that it looks right now, because I haven't had my puffs for a little while. So I'm happy with that. So the next thing I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm going to go in, I'm gonna use my same brush again to go in with my powder. This is by MAC, you guys. This is their Studio Fix press powder, and I do have it in color NW45. So wherever you did not place the loose powder is where I like to go in with the press powder. And then you can kind of pass it over depending on, you know, how heavy you want the makeup to look, how long you need it to last, or what have you. But really and truly, just one light pass should be more than enough. You want to make sure that you're keeping that contrast between, you know, the rest of your face and where you had highlighted. So right now we're doing like everyday soft glam beat, okay, you guys? The other day also I was picking up a mascara. I think I may have left it at the counter when I don't know if I paid for it at Walgreens. I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't get to look at my receipt, but unfortunately I don't have a mascara because I don't know what happened. So we're just gonna be popping up the falsies. But at this point, I would probably do my mascara before I do my lips. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and do lips right now. Get you a pencil and just go ahead and line your lips. Now for me, you guys, lining my lips was something that took a lot of practice. So the tip that I can give you is just stay close to the edge, but don't go over the edge because it can get very messy, especially if you're going to be out all day. Your liner can run a little bit and get, you know, it can look kind of sloppy, especially if you're wearing gloss with it. Okay, guys? Now, you guys, one thing I do contour every day is my nose. I love doing nose contour. I think it's so freaking cute. And this is my contour palette. This one is from Black Radiance. If you guys have not tried Black Radiance, definitely give them a try. So I love using this contour palette. This is dark to deep color shade, okay guys? So these are the shades that are in there, and they kind of give you like a little mapping right here, which is really cool. But these are the shades that are in there. You have super dark, medium, dark, and then this is a really beautiful highlight that's in there. Now that highlight, again, I don't use that highlight every day because it is very shimmery. I mostly use it like if I'm going out at night or in the evening time. So for my contour, you guys can see I've had this contour palette for a while, and I only need to dip into it just a little bit. I blow the brush off, tap off the excess, and then what I do is I come right under my nose and I make a V. Okay, and then I will drag the rest right along the edge of my nose bridge and right up into my underbrow. Again, I'm just gonna take a little bit more and do the same thing on the other side. Come up from that V and just stay right along the edge of your nose bridge and come up into your underbrow, okay? You could now go in and make, you know, I do that sometimes as well too, just to give me like even more of a chiseled nose. And then for that cute little bunny rabbit effect, I just like to go right across like that. And I run it back and forth a few times just so it blends in and looks super natural as much as possible, you guys. But to be honest with you, I do like my nose contour to stand out just a little bit. So I hope you guys can see. Okay, you guys, onto the lips. Now for lips, you guys, today I'm gonna be using this product. It is by a brand called A Muse. I found them at Rainbow Shops, and it is a matte liquid lipstick. I fucking love matte lipsticks, you guys. If you want, you know, like if you have a matte color that you love and you want it shiny, you can just add gloss on top. So today we're going to be using this one. I did do a swatch in the haul, but let me just show you guys again. That is like the perfect everyday color. No matter what skin tone you are, these always smell really pretty. I don't know what they put in it, but I like it. Is slightly scented, like not too much, but it just smells nice. But yeah, you guys, I feel like no matter what skin tone you are, with this particular color right here, what is it called? This is called Katy, C-A-D-Y, Katy. Okay, you guys, I'm in love with it. I love the way that it looks matte. I love the color. Yeah, you guys, I'm in love with the color. This is the product, you guys. Let me just show you. It just looks like pillow lips, you know what I mean? Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna pop my falsies on. We got these the other day. I can't wait to put them on because this is from their Love Rose Gold collection, and I actually personally love rose gold. But I love the way that these are, you know, the spacing and the volume and everything, just everything about them I really love. It says you can use them up to 25 times, okay? And this is from the V-Lux by INV brand. And the color is VLE CO6, you guys. Just to let you know, in case you want to grab the same pair. The packaging is a bit much of packaging, but I actually really love it. And then they give you all the instructions and stuff on the back. Look how fluffy they are, and they are natural mink, so I can't wait to put them on. Now you guys, we're gonna go ahead and apply our lashes. I told you guys before, I always use hair glue, okay? To me, it helps the lash to stay on way longer. And also, to me, it's also easier to clean off after you know, are done using the lashes. So right now I'm just applying the glue. Let me show you guys. You can zoom in. So that's about how much glue I put on there, and then I wait for it to dry down a little bit. So now that the glue has dried down, let me tell you guys exactly where you want to put the lash. Is right on your skin, but right above your lashes. Try to not even leave a space, but you don't want to put it on your lashes, okay? That's what, you know, we do when we're getting lash extensions done. They put it on the lash. This is not lash extensions. This is a strip lash. So it goes on the skin, but then I'll show you guys the trick afterward, okay? So you want to tilt your mirror and look down and apply the falsie lash right about where your lash starts. And make sure the end corner is at the end of your lashes. So that's what you want it looking like. And then we're gonna do the other side. Right where your lash starts. You can take a break. You guys see how I move my hand? And then you just want to press your lash in with the false lash. That's how you get a seamless look and no space between your lash and the falsie. And even though I'm not wearing mascara, you can't even tell. They're really, really pretty. I'm loving the lip as well.